Yeah, man. Now I put the needle back in, the needle jack back in, the needle jet back in. Bought a spring from the hardware store. Oh, not even the hardware store, but an auto parts store around my way. Put that in there with the needle, like I see it on a computer. Now I can't rev. Every time I try to even rev my thing, it's shutting off. Now I can't even rev it. It will stay on if I cut it on and just leave it. But once I try to rev it, it won't stay on. The carburetor I have is the one with the screw. So it's different from JR's one, as I'm starting to learn right now. And I hope I ain't gotta mess around the carburetor, man, cause this shit's starting to get me pissed off now. I'm tired of this shit now. But this is a screw thing right here. I don't know if this is the air mixture screw or the speed mixture screw. I don't know which one this shit is or what screw it is. I know it's the screw for something. When you mess with it, it'll idle lower. So I don't know if it's the idle screw. I don't know what the hell it is. But as you see, it'll cut on. I mean, little things that I see wrong. I'm gonna have to change this shit right here. I don't even know if you can even see that. Where my hands at? Oh, on the auto choke. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that little thing right there. It's just a little splice. I don't think that's the problem why it ain't doing nothing. It's just a little splice. Even though I know it probably could affect something, I don't think that's the problem. Yesterday, the other day, it was revving perfectly. I think now when I put that spring onto the needle jet inside the carburetor, I don't think the spring was. I don't know if it was too heavy. The other one was light. I don't know. Now I can't fucking rev the bike at all. Every time now I try to rev it, it's a problem. Right. You see the screw thing here on the carburetor. Man, I want to ride the damn bike, man. It's starting to deflate me a little bit. I'm getting tired of it now. That it's going through its nonsense. I mean, it's not even just a year old, 1,000-something miles. I'm going through this nonsense. Starting to piss me off, but I'm not really learning everything on the carburetor. I wish EVO sales, like I was saying on the thread, just give you a manual of all the parts, man. Like, take a picture of the whole bike naked and put an arrow with a name on it for every part, man, so you'll know exactly what the part is. So at least you'll know that part from the start, and then when you learn what the part does, then you'll be better. I don't know, man. Pissing me off. I might have to take that needle shit out tomorrow, call up EV Sales and ask them, can I get one of their spring off there, and hopefully they can do that for me. Besides that, order me a battery. I don't even be wanting to spend the money on the battery, just for the simple fact the bike ain't running where I can ride it, but I still know I need the battery. This thing is not twirling the way I want it to do. And now you're going to hear me give it some, try to rev it, now watch it shut off. See that? Shut right off. Now I'm going to cut it back on. Back on. And now I'm going to give it some rev. And it shut off. See that? And it's been doing this today since I put that pin in there. I don't know. Honestly, I guess that pin. I mean, honestly, that spring that I put on there must be affecting the pin. But when the pin wasn't in there, it was revving perfectly. Well, you know, it had its little problem, but it was revving real good. And now, I can't even rev it. Before it was just holding the throttle straight. Now, you can't even get a rev on it. Cuts right back on. Let me see. That's what I'm dealing with right now. And like I wrote on the thread, I'm confused. I'm just tired of this shit. Yeah, can't even do this. I'm just leave this alone for the night, man. That shit's starting to piss me off. I'm gonna take that thing out tomorrow. In the morning, early in the fucking morning when I get up. I need to stop fucking around. This shit's starting to get on my nerve. I think I'm gonna tow this shit to the damn mechanic, man. Let me give it a little longer with my battery. After that, if I can't do it by then, man, I gotta start thinking what I'm gonna do. Cause I wanna learn it on my own. I wanna do it. You know what I mean? I need to learn how to do it on my own. And I'm trying. But shit fucking bugging out. And I can't get a whole, you know what I mean, somebody take their bike naked. I need somebody to take their whole bike naked, take pictures of everything on their bike with the name, and then I match it up with my bike. And then I can go ahead and they tell me the part, and then I can go ahead and go mess with the part, so I know at least that's where the part is at and all that. If you can't do that, then you ain't gonna know. You're not gonna be knowing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that tomorrow. And for now, I'm gonna eat me taco. Peace. Later, Scoop Dog Forum. Later.